pretty slow.
I'm not starting it.
Oh, baby. You guys sure you want me to start it?
No. No, we're not.
Welcome back to another episode. We're talking Super Bowl. Who's playing, guys? I don't even know, dude. I barely watch football. You know what I mean?
I think it's the Dolphins and the Panthers.
Sick.
And it's going to be a 71-68 dream.
Dolphins
Come
win
true.
overtime.
You guys had your Super Bowl already, man.
I had that dream.
Bro, Super
I had the
Bowls-
dream.
Super Bowls don't count unless you're alive.
Seriously.
That's my way to look at
Whatever,
it.
dude. I had a dream on it. Miami's 101 right now. Locking it in. $20
Lock it in. That's for next year, though.
next year.
If I could tell you about something that has loads of upside and very little downside, would you be interested?
Yes.
For watching
Sign up now.
That's the Niners at +1.
Your phone's going to hear that and put it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
I like your guys'
I think that shit's real.
your guys' mic
It
setup is great.
Yeah.
You like that?
Thank you.
Me and Dre are going to have
Man.
bond this episode.
Man, who would have thought that the years would lead to us using it for this?
Yep. But that's what happens when you got, them high thoughts.
Oh, man. I feel good right now.
That tech guy's on point, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, dude.
Speaking
And
of.
here's the thing: is I don't want to fucking hear it, dude.
Well,
Just
then take
kidding.
your headphones
You guys
off.
are great.
All right.
Join the party.
You want to plug your TikTok since you're TikTok famous?
Yeah, play your TikTok.
All right,
Don't TikTok
follow
me
me
about
at Michael Marquini on TikTok. It's pretty lit.
There you go.
How
It's a
many
good time.
how many subscribers do you have?
A good amount. I'm more impressed by
He's at a
my
numbers
half
guy.
a billion views on one of my.
It's not quantity, or was it quantity?
Yeah, he's
you know what I'm trying to say.
He's all about,
Quality,
quality.
not
yeah.
quantity.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
followers you got? I'm not worried about numbers. You know? It
This
doesn't
isn't
matter.
a game of numbers. This is a
I
game
feel
of quality.
good about it.
We could sit here and talk numbers all day, but
All
you know
right.
what?
I'm
When it
gonna need a
comes
neck
down to
massage
it.
after
We
this
are.
episode.
Let's get to these numbers.
Let's talk Super Bowl.
Let's talk Super Bowl.
So yeah, we're talking about the Super Bowl today. Everybody,
Dre's like half a foot away from
I'm
the
half a
mic.
foot away. I was told I had to be.
no,
We get
Double
some,
fisting it, huh?
Getting dehydrated.
Let's get it cracking, though.
all right, baby.
All right.
So we'll just go over the Super Bowl, and then we'll just go over some prop bets that we like. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a looser format, like you always say, Mike.
Yeah,
But
That we're loose.
you got the Niners are playing the Chiefs. I was actually surprised that the line opened up as the Chiefs -1. When I first, the matchup was dictated, I initially would have thought the Niners were favorite, but yeah, Chiefs -1. The lines pretty much stay the same at -1. Me personally, I'm gonna go the Niners. I just think, like to say it, defense wins championship, and I'll pass the mic to the residential Niner fan,
I mean,
the Messiah.
I think we're going to win for sure.
He's not biased.
I'm not. but I'm not going to bet it, though. I'm actually not going to bet it.
How can you not bet it?
I'm going to do prop bets for sure. I think the only Niner line I can see me betting is the Niners -7.5 or the 10.5. So I can root for a blowout.
Could happen.
Yeah, because my heart's already in the win, so I want my bet to be in the blowout. That's how I'm gonna look at it. But I'm for sure gonna bet tails. You already know why, Mike.
yeah. We talked.
It's all right.
Well,
Go
can
follow
you-
Mike. Go
can you
follow Mike's
elaborate?
TikTok.
Why do you bet tails?
Because I like booty that much. I'm committed. Always tails. And I'm gonna bet the safety at +500. And even maybe the overtime. There's been like 3 overtime games in this playoffs already.
There's been a safety back-to-back years.
yeah, that there was the first round. There was 2 in the wild card games.
Right?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be a bad thing, but that would be like a $10 bet, to be honest with you.
The first round.
You know what I'm talking about, dude.
yeah.
I specified immediately
Yeah,
after.
that's fucked up, man. I thought it was a second round. Don't worry, Mike.
Listen, dude. Good thing that you got a booster seat over there.
Hey, that's fucked up, man.
What about you, Che? Who do you think? Someone Niners or Chiefs?
I don't know. I'm leading. Barely don't know. Like I said before the podcast, ask me after my 4 mimosas in the morning. I'll fucking be 100% sure that. And I'll be 100% wrong.
You're gonna be like lit and just.
We'll
Dude,
ask
I-
him about prop bets. We'll get
Nah,
it
if I had to
cracking.
pick one gun to my head, I'm going Niners.
I had an opinion, and then Tyler swayed me.
So you're the Chiefs fan?
I spend a lot of time talking to Tyler, I feel like, and he ends up just changing my opinion.
Just barge
he
into
just
the
kinda-
room unwanted.
He should be a salesman.
See, this is what you do then. You go in there with the opposite of what you like, and then let him talk you into it.
Well, he's not like a contrarian. He just,
Oh, all right. I was gonna say you should go there and be like, I like the Chiefs, and then he'll just tell
Why
you
you
why
like the Chiefs at first or what?
Go with your gut, bro.
I was kind of rooting for like Pat Mahomes. I don't know. I
Just
think
root
that,
for him to do hella good.
Yeah.
He'll just lose. You know?
I like the over.
I can be rooting for the Chiefs come. What time's the game? 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock.
I don't know. When we just were talking about
O'clock,
Niners,
rooting for the Chiefs.
when we were talking about Niners defense, that's what really like kind of, that's what makes me think that the Niners are going to win. When you were talking about like their front, only rushing 4 guys and all that,
Yeah.
That's all they got
you
to
say
do.
better.
I think, like I was telling Art this. I was like, I think the way was the same way I thought the Packers could win is that if the Chiefs defense can kind of have, because their defense is kind of sporadic. They'll have games where they play good and they have games where they just whatever. The way where they win it is if they can actually keep this kind of close enough for Mahomes to kind of win it on a fourth quarter type of game where he can kind of like, maybe definitely be an under, I think, on that. But kind of like fourth quarter, maybe it's like 17-13 to get a chance to win the game late in the fourth quarter or something like that. But if their defense can't hold the Niners to probably under 20, I think it's the Niners winning that.
I
mean, yeah, like they say, defense wins championships. I mean, it's just our own opinion or my own opinion, but
Yeah.
I mean, the Niners defense just looks stupid good. Their whole defensive line is like first-round draft picks, and then like our buddy Art always says, their bench defensive lineman, Solomon Thomas, was like the second overall pick. He didn't even play.
Yeah, he sucks, but
It's just
good for the
crazy. So the
rotation.
reserve defensive lineman is another first-round draft
first-round
pick.
pick.
So it's
Sitting
just
in the
crazy.
reserves.
I mean, there's been a lot of times where you see like a high-powered offense and a high-powered defense. They go head-to-head, and I think, if not all the time, at least majority of the time, the defense wins. Example, the Seahawks against the Broncos that year. Peyton Manning came out, broke all those records. Seahawks kind of shut them down. Even, what was it, the Panthers that one year with the Broncos defense. I mean, last year you got the Rams, this high-powered offense scoring 40, 50 points a game. Patriots defense, keeps it close and gives them a chance to win the game. So I just always feel like, they say defense wins championships for a reason. So I'm going to ride with the Niners.
So then, will you be betting the no? I know we talked about this yesterday. Will either teams have 3 unanswered points or score 3 unanswered times?
I think you just shake yourself.
Damn.
What was that? Was that Pups?
Pups.
Me?
I'm not even high. No, I don't know why. I was like,
Who, me?
Jay,
Oh.
because it sounded like it came from his ass.
Oh,
Man, I wasn't ready for that, bro.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Booted himself. Anyway,
I think it's me and Mike just watched this video. What was it, the first fart
What's
mic
up?
ever?
oh yeah, this guy, dude. This
like-
guy,
it's-
this guy was streaming on Twitch. This fool was streaming on Twitch, and he's like, "Oh, this is it, guys. This is it. The first time ever we're using the new fart mic. This mic's only designated for when I have to fart. I'm gonna just fart into this mic." Like he was doing it for a live stream, and then he's like, "Ready, guys?" And then he goes up and like puts it in between his legs, and he farts, and it's just like, and this fool pooped himself. And he's got hella people, that follow him, so he just did it in front of thousands of people. So, I mean, yeah, they
It
clipped
sounded
it.
just like the noise the pup made. Too. So it was like,
bro, it scared me.
it's good the shit out of
So,
me.
what I was saying before, the dog shit himself. Will either team have 3 unanswered scores? It's a yes is minus 200. What do you think about that? So plus money on the no at 175.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go no.
Yeah, I was telling you that 3 times in a row seems like a lot for these offenses. But then you kind of made the
Halftime.
I'm saying like you could score twice and then you get the ball starting halftime. So now it's like you get that extra possession back to back to make it a possibility. So that was a tricky one.
It's always sneaky, but like I said, at minus 200 now, that one's rough. It used to be like a plus 175, but now it's switched. And if you like the under, that's a bet you might not want to take. I always say try to bet up your lineup or prop bets with what you actually like for the game.
Yeah.
Because if you like the under,
Or hedge them.
if you can,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you
Go against it, so no matter what, you only lose a little.
See, the last score of the game is always another good one too. Was it going to be a touchdown or any other score? Any other score is plus 170. So a game-winning field goal, you're good. What are you gonna think about that?
When you touchdown or not?
It's not bad for some plus money right there. If it's a close game, you need a field goal to win the game towards the end. I mean, plus money there
I mean, imagine the game's tied. You're going to be feeling pretty good about that.
for sure.
You're back, all right, let's go. Let's get this money. I mean, look at this. You might as well take both of them. Will the game be decided by 3 points? Imagine.
Plus 425.
That's a solid bet.
Will the last play of the game be a QB rush? Includes a kneel down.
I like that one.
So they're
too.
basically saying, well, the team that's going to win
Kneel it out.
have the ball, yeah.
Kneel it out because they're probably not going to run on the very last play.
No, you kneel it.
And it's only no is no is minus 135. Yes is plus 115.
So you get some plus money on that
So what,
for them to
If you
kneel
think
it.
he's gonna kneel it, yeah.
It's
It's
for
a
sure
it's a
gonna be
good
kneel if they have the
possibility.
ball,
I mean,
right? What other way could they have the ball and it doesn't end?
the team's coming back and they
Team's trying
chuck
to
a Hail Mary
score.
at the end.
No, I'm saying what are the chances that the team that's winning has the ball and they don't kneel it? Like, what else would they do?
Kneel it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Run backwards and kneel it.
run a fleet.
Spike it.
Attaboy.
Yeah, it's a pretty
I wanna
good.
see that coming.
The only I feel like I kind of like the plus money on that. The yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
it's like, so let's just say it's 4th and 10 and the Chiefs are going for it and they don't get it and there's 4 seconds on the clock. It's like the Niners are just gonna kneel it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or yeah.
Oh, so your subconscious is telling you the Niners are going to win it because you just put the Chiefs
Well, I had
at
to put
4th and
that out
10
there. But
Watch
like I
out,
said,
bro. Watch
that's for
out,
Sunday at
man.
12.
after the mimosas. I like that one. I always like the defensive touchdown props. You get it for plus 195. Will there be a special teams or defensive touchdown? I mean, you got a good defense in the Niners. Even Tyrann Mathieu's a playmaker. The Chiefs defense isn't that bad either, so some playmakers over there. And then you got guys like Tyreek Hill maybe returning a punt and McCole Hardman returning kicks. You know, those guys could break off a long one. So I think plus money for a defense or special teams touchdown.
Yeah,
I think we'll throw a little bit on that.
You won't.
You said you won't.
What page are you guys on?
Will.
Wait, are we?
I don't
How many
know.
prop bets are we actually placing in real life? Yeah, I usually go pretty
0.
I put in. I,
Teen.
I feel like every year I put in like 10 and I miss on all of them.
This is
Dude,
what I. This is what I
usually murder on my prop bets. Honestly.
Really,
I
dude?
usually
I'm
do pretty well.
I'm so bad. Let me copy off of you when we go to
Dude,
the.
2 years ago, I put 150 on over Nelson Aguilar catches at like 3.5 or 4, and he had like 3 catches the first 4 plays of the game. I was set.
And then he didn't get it.
No, I got it. I got it.
what's a half point PPR? Full.
You dumbass, shut your ass. I got that Zach Ertz touchdowns. Man, it's like I said, if it's high scoring, man, just bet a bunch of overs and over yards.
Actually, what I usually do is I take those, the 10 for 10 cards, and I spend like $50, and I just fill out 10 random ones.
Yeah.
One year I took a coin, I kept flipping it.
just taking?
Like left was heads, right was tails, and I just kept flipping it.
Hey,
Well,
bro, that's
the over is
luck.
53. You think it goes over or under? We didn't touch on that.
I like the under.
I like I'm a Niner. I like the Niners and the under, so I feel if the Chiefs win, it's gonna go over. So, but I like the under in the game.
I like the under too. What this is? I don't like that we all like the same thing.
Maybe we're just all.
I like the
wicked fucking
over.
Smart.
Yeah, we're just all
We're all sitting at the same table, so maybe that's why.
come to the dark side, Mike.
So we all like Niners. That's all right. Let's all put in like 200 on Niners and the under then.
I'm good.
All right, he's good for it. See, you heard it.
No,
No,
okay,
he said
right.
good.
That's it,
sick.
I'm not good.
Oh man, I thought he was good for it. No. All right.
What about this? Was like an interesting one I saw. Will there be a roughing the passer penalty called and accepted in the game? It was minus 120 for yes.
For sure.
And I feel like you can't even hit the quarterback, especially in a Super Bowl game. Like the bright lights, everyone's watching. Like I feel like anything that looks like a roughing the passer, they're gonna call it.
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised at that one.
for sure. I
Pro-
think
probably bet that one is-
that'll get called. I think so, but you got to bet like what? Oh man, it's minus 120. Like what? $50 on that? Like.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
Mike's
like
not betting, but.
No, I'm down. Me and my quarter.
Oh, he's gonna bet a quarter. Oh, he's good. Let's see what else we got.
I feel like there is a high probability of hitting the yes though, but it's like how much are you gonna put on it? Like 200.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'd run the. I mean, that is a good money bet though. Like,
It is a
I mean,
good money
if you're
bet.
If you're just
If
trying
you're
to win
someone
money,
who's like you're like fuck it, I'm doing all these bets. I feel like that's a good bet to go by.
yeah.
So was it minus 120? You said?
There's like
Minus
a,
120,
There's like a
yeah.
degenerate
Yeah,
bet.
putting 100.
degenerate.
If you're betting like, let's just say you're doing a bunch of prop bets and you're spending like $2,000, you're putting 100 of each of them.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good one. You put like a good chance to get 80 back, right? Is that how that works?
Here, I'll
You
work.
could probably get like 90-ish back somewhere.
90-ish
in there for
back?
the-
I'll work this
put
question
120
backwards
on it,
to see what you guys think. What do you think Mahomes' longest pass of the game is going to be?
Over 35 yards.
Yeah.
What
is
is
it
it?
over under?
No, see, I'm just telling you to tell me a number so then I can be like, all right, go bet what you just said. You guys are just.
I mean,
I would say over 35.
Tyreek Hill
over
for sure.
35? Well, the number is.
Let me look up some numbers. Real quick. Am I allowed to? Or just go ahead?
I mean,
from
you're
a
allowed to.
completion. I mean,
42.
no.
What is the number?
40 Oh, no, that was 44 and a half is the number.
I was about to say it's going to end in a 5 because I feel like I've seen his stat line so many times and it's 45-yard touchdown, 65-yard touchdown, 35-yard touchdown. It's like always in a 5.
Longest completion, 44.5 yards. See, like, that's the one that you match up with, like, the field goal. I feel like if you're going to take
I mean,
the
he's got
over
two
yards,
players
you
that
take
could
over
easily
field
do
goal.
that for him.
For sure. He
Even
can give
3.
it- I mean, hell, he can pass it 3 yards and they can go 43 yards.
Does it have to be a touchdown or just as long as pass?
It's as long as completion.
So that makes it interesting.
It could be a damn jet sweep to Tyreek Hill for 60 yards.
It could be a shovel pass for 60.
Yeah,
That's it.
it could be something that
Jesus.
easy. So I kind of like
I
that.
kind of like that too.
44.5.
You know what? In my
110.
mind, I'll put some money on it, but in real life, I
Then when
won't.
it hits, you be like, yeah,
Yeah, I knew I should have bet it.
mimosa.
Mimosa now.
All right, how about Jimmy G, though? Longest completion. What do you think?
How many?
Depends how many people Kittle stiff arms on the way down the field.
I think it said how many girls he was with.
If it's the
before.
same over under, I'd say under 44.
What do you think, T?
33.
37.5. 37.
Yeah, I think the number that popped in my head, it might have been 33 too. It was like 33 or 34.
So then we're going under.
So
Then.
we're going under in
We're
this.
riding on the under.
I hate how you can't parlay these.
Yeah, no, that is whack.
That would be
Legends.
fun.
Then I would start doing something.
I
'cause I'd be
think
like,
at Westgate you might be able, or there's certain parlays that you can. There's certain prop bet. There are prop bet parlays.
is that, maybe it's just a Vegas thing.
Yeah, I
No,
know
you
can
can.
somewhere.
You can. I seen like a parlay card at South Point, and it had like a couple.
Yeah, but it's pretty
profits
much
on
only
that.
this first page. It's like first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta like you're like almost playing squares by yourself.
I'm for sure gonna do
Against
one.
the book.
I'm for sure gonna do one.
You're probably gonna lose.
All right, what else you like? What are you looking over here? Ooh, how
I,
about-
I touched this one before we got on the air, but the largest lead of the game by either team over or under 14.5 points. So will a team lead more than 2 touchdowns and under, so like meaning a closer game, was plus money, plus 110. I thought that was kind of crazy. So I can't imagine. Unless it's, I mean,
the Chiefs have been down big in the last 2 games, but
yeah, I guess.
that's still
That's crazy. For a team to be up by more than 2 touchdowns, to get plus money on that, to bet under, I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty good value right there.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's a good plus 110 bet, and then just take your chances, honestly, because
It's an interesting one. It's just interesting. What will be more, longest made field goal or the total points in the game?
That one is pretty interesting.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna.
I would say the field goal.
goal because I'm taking under 53.
Yeah, what's that one at?
Longest field goal made plus 180 points in the game 210. I
Ooh,
feel like there's a
I
higher
like
chance of
that.
that field goal being.
I
I
mean,
like the
yeah,
long
some guy
field
comes
goal.
out there and kicks like a 55-yard
Yeah, if
field
we're just
goal.
playing a game of probability. Buck can kick.
One, if we like the, and if we already like the under.
Yeah, if we like that under, then it's like
Shit, almost knocked over our beer helmet
Yeah.
microphone stand. So.
I, could, you
I
know
like
what?
that one.
That might be the only one I bet.
Actually, I do like that. What page is that?
Page 5.
Hey,
Longest
everyone-
field goal made. That might be the only one I bet.
Page 5 on the South Point Degenerate Sportsbook betting page book thing. If you have it at home, page 5 on that one.
But yeah, we're going by page numbers that
Yeah.
people probably aren't the same.
Oh,
Here's
plus
one.
180.
How many yards do you think the Niners are going to run for total in this game? I got to work backwards.
What have they been averaging? Like 200 yards in the
No,
postseason.
dickhead. What do you think they're going to get?
Whoa, Jesus.
Sorry. Came out so
He does kind of look like a penis.
Yeah, big old dig. If I had to guess, I don't know. I guess Chiefs kind of stopped the Titans, so I'm gonna say 120.
Over there's 139.5.
For total rushing yards by the
Total rushing
Niners.
yards by the Niners.
I think
I
that.
remember that for the fantasy wise, you could run on the Chiefs. They were giving up some good yards per carry. Like
Yeah,
I think
but-
at one point they were giving up like 5 yards per carry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're
they
up there.
they completely changed it in the postseason. Didn't they do a lot of defensive stacks
I
towards
mean,
the end of the
yeah, I'm
season?
just saying, but I know that there was a point where you could run on them.
Right, for
and
sure.
the passing on them was where they were tough. Against
I think that's a good number. I don't want to fuck with that number.
That's called those damn bookies, man. God damn it.
I say over.
How many sacks do you think the Niners get?
Ooh.
4?
I know it's at 4.5.
No, actually, there's gonna be 3 and then a roughing the passer. Oh, bet it.
What do you think, Mike?
It's at 4,
No, it's not at 4. It's
at 4.5.
actually at 2.5.
2.5.
Oh, take the over.
Or maybe I was looking at total.
Does
sacks.
Mahomes get sacked a lot in general though? Because that could be more of a Mahomes thing where I feel like he's mobile and he gets rid of it quick. and
He's
he
pretty,
just
he's
kind
pretty
of,
mobile.
And if he, I'm curious. What do you think? How many times do you think he was sacked this year? Whoever's closest gets a corona.
Virus.
I'll say 22 times.
I'll say I say 18 just because he
No,
missed.
he missed. He missed all the games, huh?
Oh, bro, it's too late.
Fuck.
No, I'm kidding. You gotta take it back.
No, you
say
can't. No take back. No take backs.
Oh shit.
Mike, take backs or no take backs? You're the odd number.
Take backs.
I'll say 17.
You should have said the same number.
I know.
Did you say 18?
22.
Mike?
Bro,
Should-
I don't
should
even
be
know what we're
22.
fucking talking
What did you
about.
say? How many times do you think Patrick Mahomes was sacked?
I said 18. This T-Rev said 17.
Oh, how many times do I think he's been
So I was
sacked
thinking one
Yeah.
a game on
in his
average.
career?
This
That was
last
this
year.
season.
Oh, I know their line was fucked, wasn't it, this past year? What'd you guys say? 16?
I said 18. He said 17, like a stud.
And you ended up saying 16?
No, he said 17.
I said 22 at first, but then I forgot he missed a couple games.
I'm going to say 15. I don't know. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna go with 19.
That makes me feel like I got. It's
gonna be
right on the
22.
dot. No, it's gonna be 18 right on the dot now.
How you not go 22? Isn't that your number?
Well, because I know that.
Oh,
It's 18.
shit, I have to do math. All right, hold on. Let me add these up.
My God.
What is it, Anthony?
20.
20.
So.
You were the closest.
won.
You said 19.
Oh yeah, you said 19.
Yeah. I just picked one number higher than whatever. That's why I asked Mike. I was like,
so
Mike goes
I set-
higher.
I set the
I'm
line.
gonna go with the lower one. If he goes lower, I'm gonna go with the higher one.
Dude, it's-
All right, so 18.
That's why I was like, Mike, what do you think?
Or you said 19?
Yeah, so it's almost like what, 1 and 1 point, almost under 2 a game.
Under 2 again, yeah. But how many
But the
times has he
Niners defense
faced?
is.
Exactly.
I'm going over.
We're gonna go. We're writing that over on that 2.5. Put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
Yeah.
What about this one? I saw it said, "Will after the game starts, obviously it's tied at 0-0, but will the game again then be tied after the game starts? So like 7-7, 10-10, whatever.
I like
Yes was even money.
I like that.
I like that because I
I
figured
like that too.
Yes
Yes is even
in the
money?
beginning. Yeah, yes was even
The
money.
more I read these prop bets, the more I just feel my wallet losing money. I mean, I'm gonna get it back when it hits. So it's a
That could happen first drive. Niners go out, get a field
touchdown
goal,
or yeah,
Pat-
yeah.
the
He's about to
Chiefs
say
go-
Patriots.
Yeah, I almost did say Patriots.
He's about to say
They've
Patriots.
been there so many times. I'm so used to it.
yeah,
This man was about it.
I think everybody
The
is.
Chiefs get a field goal.
All right, so how about this?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about the Super Bowl as much because the Patriots aren't there. Because it's like I'm
Normally,
happy
you're
they
like
lost,
so
but-
set on like
Yeah,
you're,
it's
you're
like,
almost like a
fucking
fan
what-
against them.
Yeah, it's like all right, this would be fun, but it's not as fun because I want to
Yeah.
root for the Patriots to lose.
I just hope Pat Mahomes like does some cool shit. That's all I care
Another
about.
question for you two.
I'm on that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Will
I
either
just
team
want to see.
score
I
on
want
their
to see
first
some.
drive of the game.
well, what?
Will either team score on their first drive of the game?
Like even a
We
field
can't
goal?
have a side
Anything.
conversation.
I would say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you should bet this one because will there be a score in the first 5:30 of the game? Is plus 115. See, I'm tricking you. I mean, is there a chance that they can still have 2 drives by then? Yeah, but I mean, really?
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought you meant like the first drive. What if the Niners had the ball for like 6 minutes and they don't score, and then the Chiefs get the ball and come down and score? That would still be their first
It
drive.
can be tricky.
You sandbagging son of a bitch. You honey dick me?
Tricked you. All right, Harrison Butker. How many field goals does my man make?
Enough to
He's gonna make a
not
58
win.
yarder because I'm betting that bet. Page 5. Remember that.
Yeah, I think. I mean, that fool was getting me like 13 points all season for
That's
fantasy.
right. See,
So
we're
I'm gonna
staying
go.
fantasy
I'm-
relevant. We're still staying
Yeah,
fantasy
I'm
relevant.
Hey, it's still relevant.
I'm gonna
Makes
say.
sense.
I mean, kind of. Yeah. That's like how I remember stats a lot of times. Is just like. So
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna say he puts up field goals. I'm gonna say 3.
Number's 1.5. But it's
Nice.
over as minus 200. But I think that's a solid bet because the Niners are gonna make them stall a lot. You feel me?
I just want to see Pat Mahomes throw a fucking bomb to
It's
Tyreek
good when
Hill.
they can drive down the field and
Yeah, I wanna see
stall in
that
the
too.
red zone.
Yeah.
Kick a couple. He only has to make 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I like that one. Minus 200. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I might bet everything I have on that.
Okay, what do you guys want to see though in the Super Bowl? Like what are you hoping to?
I'm hoping it's a shootout for 3 quarters. Like
Like the last 3
Actually,
quarters,
no,
the
because
first
So
three.
you
like the
don't
under.
see, you don't hit the under.
no, I want it to be closer than the Niners run away with it at the end. Because I want it to be a good game though.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to sweat it at the end.
You want it to enter and kneel?
I don't care if it ends in a goddamn parade, but that's how I want it to end. The parade.
What was that, Pat?
The parade.
Like why Tyler? Why'd you
It's
pick
like,
Tyler?
Not that kind of parade.
I mean, hey,
You know what I mean,
judge
big
free
boy?
zone.
Hey, well, hey guys, go to page 10. Look how many rushing attempts they're saying Tevin Coleman's gonna get.
0. He's non-existent because he might not play. But
He's gonna play. I thought they said.
I don't know. What do you want to see in the Super Bowl, Mike? You just want Mahomes to go out there and sling it?
Yeah, I just want to see.
So what if
him-
they lose like 31-28, but Mahomes just has like 350 yards, 4 touchdowns,
That's
but they
sick.
lose?
I'm
and-
with it.
and-
Yeah, I'm not like rooting for the Chiefs. I just
You just want it to be. You want to be entertained. You don't want a repeat of
Do I
last
not
year. So
I just
entertain you?
I want the
remember last year's Super Bowl how boring it was. We were like,
my God.
oh yeah,
Plus your dad was
I was
there.
like, oh, beer.
and then we commented like, oh yeah, another punt. And some guy was like, it's called football. Like enjoy it or something. You're like,
Oh,
yeah, dude, but
God.
it's a Super Bowl, bro. Like I'm trying to see some points. I'm trying to see some action.
Super Bowl is a different.
That's the same guy who wants to shut out baseball.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any more boring
Pitchers
than last year.
duels.
I was at work and people were just like, this is the word. Like people weren't even watching it after a while. They were
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
eating their food. I was like, wow.
Yeah, last year was pretty boring.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just want it to be entertaining. I really don't care who wins.
I think that's what kind of everybody's on the same page. But what would be like the coolest shit ever? Like I think that one of the coolest Super Bowl plays, in my opinion, was when James Harrison ran that fucking like.
Oh, that's not
99
biased
yard.
at all.
I hope a white. Yeah.
No, but like, so what I'm saying is like,
Wait, what
if
team was
you
that?
had to
20 years
crazy,
ago.
no. So
So I just want to know what you guys think. But I mean,
Hey,
on my team, the
I
guy.
got you, Mike. That was a crazy ass. that was
no,
a
okay.
crazy-
So what
I mean, yeah,
I'm
that,
saying is
that
like,
made them win pretty
yeah,
much.
exactly. So what I'm saying is like let's try and like do that crazy call. So
like a Philly special type of thing again.
yeah, what do you think what crazy will happen? Like George Kittle, like I don't know.
I
Fucking,
think a wide receiver throwing a touchdown pass would be dope. Like Tyreek Hill or Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah. I would say kind of like to bring the Niners back, but that year they lost to the Ravens. It was 1st and goal at the 5 for the Super Bowl. And like I said, defense wins championships. And then the Ravens defense held 5 straight plays at the 5 to win the game. So that would be pretty entertaining. Like you get a good game back and
So,
forth,
but
and
let's
the
call
Chiefs
it.
are going down there.
Call it. Say drop names on the Niners, on the Chiefs. Like I want to
So
we
we
see.
can call it and then post
So we
it.
know
And then,
Nostradamus?
and then what if it'd be sick if we caught one of
All
them
right, Emmanuel Sanders throws a touchdown pass to Deebo Samuel.
to Debo Samuel?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because Jimmy G ain't coming.
And they're gonna run like a wide receiver reverse pass, and he's gonna sling that thing. That's my guess.
Dude, Jimmy G's I think in every girl's DMs.
No, every goes in
I
his.
think it's the
DMs.
opposite.
Yeah,
he's
that's
porn
true.
star Jimmy.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. Hold on.
bro, I'm in his DMs.
So, I know you are. You're like,
Bet.
you're like following me on TikTok, bitch.
That.
All right,
But really though,
I like this one. How many receiving yards by Raheem Mostert do you think? How many do you think he's gonna have?
Not a lot because he doesn't catch the ball.
What a little wide receiver.
the
screen.
over under on receptions on him is like what 2?
15 and a half.
As long as catch is 9.5.
No. Receptions.
I would
not
say
receiving yards.
low, the under.
Really? I kind of like that.
What about the tight ends in the game? You can get both Kittle and Kelsey at. If will they just score a touchdown in the game? They're both plus money.
That's wild.
I feel like both those guys have a good chance of scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Matt Breida score a touchdown? I like that. Plus 285.
He only had like 4 touchdowns.
I'm only going based off. I'm going on rotation. So first it was Tevin Coleman's game, then it was Matt Breida's game. Or I mean,
Would
it
it
went
be-
Tevin Coleman, then Mostert. What if it just goes like Breida? Like they just like switch. Bing, bing, bing.
Could happen.
Bing,
It
bing,
could
bing.
happen.
Oh, there
Wait,
you go.
You know how they're like super unselfish?
this might be a stupid question, but so
There's
it
no such
seems
thing as a stupid question unless it comes from me.
yeah, unless it comes from me. I'm good at
Or
them.
me.
I'm good at making them.
Hey, or me.
Yeah, or you. Okay, listen. Oh, whoops. You're just not good at guessing people's weight. You know what I mean? Like your estimation on things is a
They're all
little
500
off.
pounds.
Oh, God damn it! Get to it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. So my question is like I feel like most of these things, it's better odds if you say, will this person score a touchdown? Yes or no. Well, most of them no is like favored. So what I'm thinking is that what if you just bet no on like every major player on one side?
Well, you would have to bet. It depends how much you bet. Because
You know what I'm
minus,
saying? Like if you
300.
put like
I see what
because
you're saying.
majority of people don't score touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Like if you were to say, if you were to like the
no
chances
one-
of someone scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl, it's like crazy. Like in a lifetime, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So like the chances of people scoring, only so many people score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. So if you just bet on
So
fucking,
you're saying like no Deebo Samuel, no Emmanuel Sanders, no George.
yeah,
Kittle,
yeah,
no
just
everyone.
bet all of them. And like obviously you're gonna be wrong at some, unless it is a shootout. But like
And
if it's
then-
a low
and
scoring
then
game,
literally
like
every single
you
person's
could
going
just
to
you could fucking hit a fuck ton of them.
Yeah, you have some money for that?
Listen, dude. Hey, see this? It is a box I'm fucking way over here, dude. I'm thinking way outside the box, dude.
So you're gonna do it. He's like, no.
And that's.
I mean, hey, plus 285 though. Breida scoring a touchdown isn't bad.
Yeah. I think the one I liked was over under Breida's first rush attempt, over 3.5 yards. I like that one. And I said, what if he just doesn't get a rush attempt the whole game? That would be bad.
That
But
would be funny. Right, you're on 13 next page. Word.
but he's pretty electric. It's pretty explosive.
Well, yeah,
Breida.
for sure.
It's electric.
I just
Electric.
read it.
Dude,
Is there a real defensive lineman score a touchdown? Because that's what I would like to see.
That'd be sick.
I mean, will the defense score a touchdown?
Longest reception by Travis
But
Kelce.
specifically lineman. I want to see like the fat ass lineman, just like
Running a 5 flat 40 at 380 pounds.
is he gonna make it? Like a pick, like he bats it up and like someone bats it up in the air and he catches it. And he's like,
What do you think about Tyreek Hill receiving yards?
I mean, with him, all it takes is one play, and he can get you. I mean, what is it at?
7.
I mean, he could catch an 80-yard touchdown in one play.
Well, then you're good because it's 73 and a half.
Yeah, I would think that
73 and a half.
Speed kills.
Bro, there's this guy at my bar the other day, and he was like talking about. He's like, yeah, he was older. And he's like, yeah, I used to be fast in my day. He's like, I ran a 9:40, and I was like, wait, what? It's like,
was he
he's
fucking
like,
with you?
no, dude. I was like, wait. I literally said, I was like, wait, what do you mean? Because like I thought he just had it backwards, or he said that.
940s.
Like
Maybe
maybe he had
drank
940 ounces
drank-
before
he
he
drank
fucking.
940?
He was like, he just had 940s.
I don't know.
Fast, bro.
940.
I could backpedal 9 second.
And like he was like, oh my bad. I get like 8. He said 8 afterwards, and then I was just so confused. I was like, oh yeah, that makes more sense. But in my head, I was like, I'm
It's not
just
even a fast 60 time.
yeah.
That's
it
a
didn't
fast
make any.
100, and he ain't running that. He ain't running no 9
Maybe-
second 100.
I don't think. Do they get under 10?
I don't even
100
think anyone's
meters,
ever
I'm saying
ran
if
a
you ran
No,
9.
100 meters. I'm like, I
100
don't.
meter.
He's
He's not
I,
like a 9 second 100 meter.
I was like, I don't
For the
think
life
You
of
get
me-
under 10, I
Right.
think.
That's like almost
but like high
Olympic,
9s,
right?
yeah. I think it's high
So,
9s.
Yeah, so I'm like,
So that's what I'm saying. This guy isn't.
maybe he's an Olympian, low key.
dude, for the life of me though, I couldn't figure
What was
it
he?
out.
Jamaican?
No, he's white.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
it's definitely
South
not.
African?
Yeah, we're like, wait, what was he? White? Definitely not.
Yeah, he was short and stocky. So you know.
What do you gotta get short? and stocky?
Everybody knows. No, I'm just saying that we've
Oh, why?
already.
Because our legs are shorter than your longer ass?
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying is
You
that
take
people with
fourth
longer
place
legs
in
are.
this
Dude,
All right,
the
dude, I
slowest
would beat
person here.
Dre.
Andre's had like 5 knee surgeries and he'll still beat you.
I'm actually pretty fast.
Yeah, Drew's actually really.
See, this always happens. Bruh, this happened at my work. Some dude's like, how
Listen,
fast
I
you are?
beat
Like,
Tyler. I beat Tyler in a foot race.
Definitely did not beating Tyler in a foot race.
Dude, is that a dream or
I
what?
could say this with utmost confidence. You're not beating any of us at a foot race.
Bro, you never seen fucking White Lightning, dude.
I've seen.
I feel like the only way he'd win is because I'd see him running and I'd start laughing. And then he'd just,
People do say it
because he'd be
kind of
so
funny.
serious and he'd be like,
I got some better, bro. Dude, we're minorities, bro. We're not slow.
Bro, I'm a minority.
Dude, we gotta do a skit of you just like
Yeah.
training for like a week straight of like how to start, how to line up, like doing some box jumps, like
flip a
Oh
tire.
no, and we
Get
should
ready.
teach them how to, or, like how they do in the NFL, like or how to like fall into a 40. That would be funny to teach you how to do.
What do you think you have to teach me? I could fucking teach you a couple things, dude.
Yeah, for sure you can. You can. How to
Dude,
run an
fucking
840.
Guy sober for 15 days, he's talking shit.
He's like, what, bro? My fucking
Thinks
body
it's
sweats sweat, not alcohol anymore, bro. What's up?
Yeah, it's real perspiration, dude.
Perspiration?
Yeah, it's a book in the Bible.
yeah, we should record your perspiration for the 40.
Perspiration
for sure.
5.
Perspiration.
Verse
Will
3.
Tyron Matthew have an interception plus 400, dude? I like that.
I do
Next
like
year.
that.
Did you just punch him in the chest again?
Tapped him.
Yeah.
Just
Why not? Throw 25 bucks on it. You want 100
Yeah,
bucks.
just because he was already
not bad.
alluding to the whole Tyron Matthew.
You can't hit
getting
me
two
because there's
picks.
a giant helmet in the way. So
Yeah, plus we're helmet buds.
yeah.
Can't believe this works, man.
Yeah, that's actually like kind of nice.
Hey, we're selling these if you want them.
Yeah.
What's up? How about Sherman? Does he get one? I like Sherman to get a pick too, and that's the homer in me, but he's plus 450.
The
Hey, why don't you
homer
just throw
in
20 bucks on each one?
You know what I'm going to? I'm going to probably
I do kind of like that strategy though, Mike.
have a bankroll on how much
fuck
I'm
with
going to be
that.
betting.
you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just bet all of them.
I have a bankroll on how
Yeah.
much I'm going to bet.
Put $10 on
About
all
400
of
or
them.
500.
I feel like there's a decent chance you at least end up even, but then like you said, no's favored. So I feel like if you end up even on the
Yeah.
players you pick, you win.
Just don't parlay them.
This is
can't
always a
parlay
fun
them.
one right here.
No,
Look,
but-
ready? This is how you really win the money right here. Put $20 on the Niners to win by minus 9.5, and then you bet them to win between 11 and 13 points and see if you can just get lucky. It's 18-1 for that.
That's actually pretty smart. I like that. What
Wait,
is
wait,
that?
say that again?
So the Niners to win by 9.5 or 10.5 is like plus What is it?
Ow.
And if you can middle it,
And then if you, yeah, for them to win by 10 or minus 10.5 is plus 350, and then the Niners to win by 11, between 11 and 13 is 18-1. You can just literally try and get both,
yeah.
and then you would really smack.
I might put first score of the game, 49ers safety. 50-1.
How much is it?
50-1.
Hey,
Hey.
you think somebody bet that
What is it?
Yeah, me.
for the Broncos? No, when the Broncos had it on their very first play. How many people think were just
50-1.
jumping
yeah,
around
me.
dancing?
I bet safety in that, but I didn't bet first play of the game.
You think someone would bet that? Me?
I bet the stupid prop bets where I'm like, I go for either like $20 to make 800 or I don't bet at all.
You might as well, right? Go big or go home.
That's why I'd play Keno. I'm like when I hit that jackpot, I was like, dude, I'm either planning to win like a fucking 10 grand or I'm gonna lose my $100.
I got a good one to close it.
What do you think the final score is going to
That's
be?
what I was just about to say. Let's guess our final score.
All right, whoever's closest,
Whoever's closest, everyone
the
else has
other
to beer bet
three
it.
have to
Just know, hey, what did Noah Fenton finish? Did he finish top 15?
16.
Did he?
I actually just looked.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he?
I was laughing because I was like, damn, I lost
the
by
beer bet.
I lost the
Sammy
Drake
Wa-
one by one position last year, and you lost the Fant by one.
Good thing we redid Sammy Watkins. I thought I was gonna be wrong this year when he scored 3 touchdowns. I was like, damn, AMAC gonna.
Did we do it?
Well, it didn't matter because he sucked.
Oh, I
he wasn't
couldn't
very
remember if
good.
We did.
My dad had me draft him in one of my leagues. I was his pick, and I was like, "Pops, good shit." And then he literally didn't do anything to and he was
Yeah.
like the worst kind of player because Tyreek Hill got hurt, so you kept him on your team, hoping he
Yeah.
would do good, and then he just stayed on your team. And then if you started him, he never did good.
You were like for these first
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks, you had to start him. You're like, fuck, I gotta start him.
And then he comes back, you're like, all right, he's gonna pop eventually, and he never
Never
scored.
did.
I hate him. Anyway,
Why is he not good? I don't understand.
his measurables are like
he thinks he's a
stupid.
Cut to
Fucking wizard.
Sammy Watkins
Well, actually,
scoring
hey.
4 touchdowns.
After Mike, I'm gonna talk to you after I
is a
say these
fucking
words. I hope you can cue this
reptile?
video.
Wait,
And
guys,
this-
we can't have multiple conversations. What are you saying, Dre?
Have you guys seen the video of Sammy Watkins training on the Bills? So I hope you can cue this into this video where he's sitting down on the ground catching the balls over his head.
No.
Put it in the video.
Where he's laying down and catching the ball like
He's,
this.
he's literally sitting like an infant, like a 8-month-old, and he's trying to catch the balls over his head, and they're hitting him in the top of the head, and he's like looking around. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He can't see any. You haven't seen it?
No.
Just put it.
I've seen a drill where the person lays on the back and they like throw the ball to him. He's laying down to catch it like that.
Wait, so you're saying he couldn't catch it?
Dude, it's
like embarrassing?
Yes. You're sitting there watching, and you're like,
Okay, let me try and look it up while you guys keep talking. But
bro.
all right, final
Sammy
scores.
Watkins also thinks he's a reptilian solar being,
Sammy Watkins
and he's a flat earther. Let's just say
catching
that.
balls.
He's a flat earther.
Okay, guys,
telling
what's your
you.
final scores? I'll
gonna
look
say,
this up.
I'm gonna say
49ers
49.
27-21. That's what I actually think. 27-17. All right, I lied.
wait, hold on, I gotta do some math in my head. Someone else go.
I don't know. You can get will the Niners their final score
that's
be
not it.
27 points? I had 12-1. I like that. So you say 27 makes me kind of like it, but I was thinking like 27 to 20, 27, 23.
50, right around there.
Yeah.
I'm going 22-20 Chief.
22-20
Change
Chiefs.
my mind mid-episode.
All right,
22-20
mid
Chiefs.
episode. He liked Niners.
You know what's gonna happen though? They're gonna get a safety first play of the game. They're gonna be chasing 19-20, kick that field goal, last play of the game, 22-20. That's why I said I had to add up some points.
There you go. Okay. I
This
like
man
it.
Amex got a Super Bowl for the ages over here.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you got?
Hey,
What?
he's the one like, hey guys, we gotta answer this.
No, I'm just saying.
What do
You guys
think
are
the
all
total is?
because you guys are all staring at me, fucking
Bro,
looking
you were
something
doing- 'cause
up
you were
on
doing
Google.
Your thing, bro. You were doing your thing, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna say
Wait, that's not what we
Niners.
asked.
What?
Just fucking
I'm
like
just kidding, go ahead.
Niners. Cool.
So what'd you say? Niners. Okay. I'm gonna say Niners gonna win it by 7.
97 to
28 to
90?
21.
28-21.
Yeah.
No field goals, huh?
All touchdowns. So maybe you shouldn't bet every
Maybe
play.
not. Maybe not. Maybe it's touchdown.
Bro, it's called
field goal,
hedging,
field
pussy.
goal, touchdown, go for 2. You never know.
I guess.
You know, it could be. They can be at 13. They score a touchdown and then 2 field goals and then touchdown, go for 2.
So you're guessing no field goal.
All right, so we got 28.
I'm searching.
He's got the craziest Super Bowl of all time with a starting.
we all have the
safety
under.
and a field goal. Yeah, we all bet the under. Well, I'm definitely not going to say I like the under, then be like 38-30.
Yeah.
27-17.
All that came through my
Niners.
computer calculations.
And Deebo Samuel catches a touchdown from Emmanuel Sanders. And the Niners.
So I've been searching Sammy Watkins balls on head, and I'm just kind of scared what's gonna come up.
Just put Sammy Watkins' funny video trying to catch balls.
How come you don't have it up on the screen?
Because I don't want you guys all staring at it while I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is, or do you have something else going on over there?
Yeah, it
No, there's
it
nothing
be
else
popping
go-
up, bro.
Well,
It
show
was-
us
it was-
then.
It was comical.
This is all I'm looking at right here.
It was on ESPN. It was. I'll send it to you. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. But he's like upset. He's like, man, this is stupid. The ball's just hitting him in the head. He's just like,
Like you were doing a drill?
it was a drill, dog. But he's like sitting down. They're like outside, and he's just like, and it wasn't like the one you just showed where he was like 2 feet away. You could tell the balls were getting thrown, and like, it just wasn't working. He was just like, I can't wait to get traded out of this place.
I'm trying to fucking find
And
it.
it was even worse because that's the video they showed on ESPN when he like got traded. They're like, "Oh, Sammy Watkins has been traded," and it like shows that video of him getting hit in the head. But yeah, he sucks. Anyways, all right. In that case, let's do Super Bowl predictions for next year while we're here.
I was looking at that too.
Okay, I'm gonna say Steelers.
I'm gonna
Niners.
try not to do 49ers. So
Steelers Cardinals rematch.
Steelers Cardinals rematch. Okay, so
James Harrison coming back?
I think the Cardinals are gonna be really good this year, next year.
Could be.
I feel like I'm a
some
broken
defensive
record
players.
because that's all I've been saying to you guys lately. But that's
Get
just
some draft some linemen.
I say
Sign
it's
some
gonna
win.
be Ravens.
Ravens. Bro, that was Lamar Jackson's one.
Wait,
and
we're doing
only
actually,
year.
we're doing like our favorite money bet, or who we think's gonna win?
This will be just Super Bowl matchup.
Like, who do you think most likely? Are the Patriots finally
Panthers,
done?
Dolphins. It's already been destiny. Every year,
Yeah, it's true.
didn't you know your dreams are actually the future speaking to you?
He didn't ask what our favorite teams are.
You're all just like Niners, Steelers,
No, I didn't
Dolphins.
say that. I didn't say Niners. I'm trying not to. I'm gonna say Ravens. I'll say Ravens.
I'll tell you what I do like though. The Carolina 100 to 1 because you could always hedge it if they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You put 1,000 on that. And all they gotta do is make the playoffs. You start hedging back.
Yeah,
I'll say
you're right.
Ravens. Saints.
Ravens, Saints, huh?
I think Saints choke again because it seems like that's all they do. By
Well,
choke,
I'm
by
trying not
choke
to
I
pick-
mean by choke I mean referees don't call pass interferences.
Well, I'm trying not to pick the Niners because obviously I know the Niners are gonna fucking three-peat, but I'm saying I had to go
Okay.
against that.
Yeah.
Chill out.
You know, just for that, Chiefs 37, Niners
20.
12.
Is that still the under? That's still the
Think
under.
so?
Good.
Still
Goddamn,
good.
good. All right, whatever.
Still
I still
there.
bet the under. That's how much of degenerates
How
we
high
are.
is the fucking over and 55, right?
53, 54, something like
53,
that.
He said,
54.
"Hey, I hope the Niners lose 40-10."
What's the
I'm
higher?
good. I'm
We're
betting the
still
under.
good.
I don't
Wait,
care.
Dre, what's a higher chance if the Niners what's the higher chance of you crying, the Niners winning or the Niners losing?
To be honest, neither, but higher chances
Yeah.
them winning because I wouldn't cry if they lost. I wouldn't cry if they lost.
Yeah, I'm the same with the Dolphins.
Like, okay,
if they're there,
Yeah.
Okay,
But I
the
know for a
Niners.
fact, shout out to
crying.
Art is for sure crying, but I just need him to stay sober throughout the whole game. I think he's gonna black out. What if the Niners win?
bad would
He's
that be?
Hey, I'm telling you right now. I told him
He wakes up, we win.
I told him if he gets kicked out of EBC, I'm not going with him. I was like, you are. On
You guys
your
are
own.
watching the Super Bowl at EBC.
Yeah, we're gonna be at Encore B Squad. So if he gets kicked out, he can be asked out on Las Vegas Boulevard with a fucking Jimmy G jersey.
yeah, you gotta pace yourself till that.
Yeah.
Then once that whistle blows, then hey, feel free to do what the fuck you want.
Once the
Yesterday,
confetti drops, I drop.
he was like, I'm just not gonna take shots before the game. I go, yeah, right. I was like, you're not even gonna be able to sleep Saturday night. He's gonna wake up at like 7 in the morning, like he's a
Oh,
player.
yeah, I wouldn't
he's
be
gonna
able to
go out to
sleep
like
either.
breakfast. He's gonna eat his own like game day breakfast.
I wouldn't be able to sleep.
Yeah, I definitely cry if the Dolphins won.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cry if they lost.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna cry if they lose.
If they lost, I'd just break the TV.
Okay. Unless it's like some hard.
I'd probably break my
like
phone or
if they
something, yeah.
lose how the Saints lost to the Vikings on some like
Oh yeah.
shit like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Dude,
I might
when
just
the-
be going to jail, not
when,
be
those-
crying because of
when
that.
we lost to the Patriots, the AFC Championship game a couple years ago, I was so fucked up. I ended up going to the strip club and I was up for like a day and a half, and then I told these, I don't know, dude, I was it fucked me up. Yeah, I convinced the strippers that I was the backup quarterback for the Titans though,
Who was what? Jake Locker?
I don't even know at the time. I was like, I just kept saying, like,
I'm Ryan Tannehill.
I just kept
Mario,
saying, you don't know. I was like, you don't know who I am. Like, I kept saying
They're like
that.
showing the announcer, hey, does this guy play for the Titans?
I was like, wow. I was like, you really don't know who I am. I kept saying that
He's
to
tall
him.
and white. There's a chance.
To the strippers?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Like, who the fuck
They
are
were
you?
like, who? What? I don't get it. I was like,
He's
well, I
probably
play
a
football.
I'm a backup.
I was so blacked out. I had been fucking drunk for so long, like 8-9 hours.
How come this isn't on your little?
I know,
your
your blog.
This is when we went with what's his name? What's that dude's name? And it doesn't matter really. Fucking what's his name? We used to work with
now
him
you
at
shouldn't say
Marquee.
his name because now he's gonna know that he doesn't matter. So just
Yeah.
keep
Well,
his
I'm
name
saying
to
it doesn't
yourself.
matter for this podcast, but anyways, I don't know. He was a guy we worked at Marquee with, but then he knew somebody who like had a shit ton of money who used to come in
I had
and
a
like
crazy
he had
scenario
a
with
bottle
one of the
service
Gurus, but
table there or whatever. Anyways,
I'm trying to think another crazy way.
For what?
Like if the Niners lost on like something crazy.
Like, what a Hail Mary.
I mean that. Oh man, that would be
Like-
horrible. Or like one of those like pitch.
Kelsey catches a Hail Mary at
Like,
the end?
one of those pitchbacks to win the
the
Super
Drake?
Bowl.
Imagine if you lost to the Drake scenario.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, for us, it'd be good because we're Drake.
Yeah. But like it'd be the who's the running back? Williams.
Oh,
Another Dolphin.
man, that would be.
That'd be heartbreaking. That
Honestly,
might be the worst way to lose.
How mad are you going to be when Sammy Watkins has 3 touchdowns
Man,
to start the year and then 3 to end it?
I'm honestly thinking I should bet him, huh? So that if he scores, I can make some money off his bum self. I don't know. We're gonna take Niners 27-17. You already know what it is.
I like the Niners. What about just like odds for next year? But what about Tennessee 25-1? I mean, I feel like a whole year with Tannehill. You know, AJ Brown's second year makes that leap.
For
If
sure.
they can get some good defensive players, I know they signed Cameron Wake. He's older, but I mean, if he comes back, he could help them a little bit passing downs. If they draft another defensive player, maybe get another defensive player.
And John
I could
Smith.
see them making that step, maybe possibly.
Yeah, no, and they got Kenny Vaccaro played good for them. He was like on a prove it deal.
They
He
lost
did
Malcolm
good.
Butler throughout the year. I mean, I know he's not the greatest, but he was a starter for them towards ACL, I think.
No, they'll be good. Kenneth Byard's still there too.
And then I really feel like if the Packers could get AJ Green somehow, they could go to the Super Bowl.
I
They
think they're
need
gonna-
another
They're
playmaker.
gonna draft one of these receivers.
The Packers are 20-1.
I think they're gonna take one of these these top 5 guys,
I mean, they need another playmaker because
which we'll talk about
these
later.
other guys are not good. But
But
Wink.
I think they'll take a rookie in the first round.
I'm going
Everybody's a
Titans
rookie.
Packers next year.
They can't take a second-year guy in the draft, so no shit, they'll take a rookie. Sorry, I'll correct
Is
myself.
that technically a homer pick?
what?
Tyler setting Titan Packers next year.
Yeah, it is. The Tennessee Tannehills.
Titans, Packers.
Titans Packers. You heard it here first. Save this clip. Save it.
This dude's tripping, man.
Tripping on acid, man.
Titans, back. If that happens, I'll chuck 12 White Claws.
Oh, I'm rooting for Titans to get Packers. I want to see this. In an
Save
hour.
that. Clip
In an hour.
that.
Clip that.
In an hour.
Bro, I will shotgun and chug.
Bro,
I'll alternate.
Do you know? Oh my god. Do you know how hard it is to fucking drink that much?
Yeah, no shit. You know how hard it's gonna be for the Packers and the Titans to meet in the Super Bowl?
I think it's harder to chug 12 White Claws than it is for
I don't know if it's in an
Yeah.
hour, but I'll do it as fast as I can without dying.
Did you? What were you trying to chug on your whatever?
Well, I
video
tried to
you
do
made?
like the what's it called, the Wade Boggs challenge, because Wade Boggs back in the day, like there's a rumor that he drank like 60 beers and like a flight from the East Coast to the West, like in a 6-hour flight.
How many?
60.
That was like 40.
50. I don't know. I heard different
60,
numbers.
50, 40. 20 beers.
12.
I heard it was a shit
Okay,
ton.
It's like 40 to 50, I think.
Anyways, I did the math to like an hour, or no, I did to an hour. I had to drink. It was basically like drink a beer every like 5 minutes or something like that. I did.
He was probably drinking like Michelob Ultras.
I was drinking Miller Lights, but dude, I by like the 7th beer, my stomach just like wouldn't let any more liquid go in, and I and I just fucking threw up, bro.
For sure, bro. That's
But
why.
then I did the last 3 though. I did like it was like 10 beers. I did the last 3 after that though.
That's why Power Hour gets you. It's not the drinking; it's the constant like the carbonation. Just
You just can't. You're like I like 10 cans of anything. That's what I mean. It's like the White Claws, dude.
In an
my
hour, that's a lot,
God.
actually. Yeah.
Your
Oh
burp game
my
guy-
You don't think
God.
about it, but
Yeah, like it sound when you say it, it doesn't sound like a lot, but fuck, dude, it is.
Oh, I know. I've done a few Power Hours in my day.
Yeah.
We should do a draft special, Power Hour special.
Well, yeah, but okay. You
First
guys
one
do
to
it.
throw up. That's to throw up again.
Has to make themselves do
Throw
it.
up again.
What are the odds that I throw up? Plus
I
one.
do it again.
Asa.
So I say Steelers, Cardinals, Titans, Packers. What'd you say?
Ravens, Saints.
Ravens, Saints.
Panthers,
On the
Dolphins.
real?
Yeah.
Panthers, Dolphins. Hell yeah.
I can't believe you had that dream. That's crazy.
What dream?
Oh, you didn't hear this. Go ahead, tell him.
Oh, I had a dream the Dolphins won the Super Bowl.
He said he woke up
And I was
so
so
hyped, and then he realized
it was like one of those dreams where it was like real. You wake up for like the
When
first
you
couple
really woke up, you
seconds and you like, you know, you ever dream like that?
he woke up like
Hell
he
yeah.
woke up.
And you
Yes.
just slowly start coming to like, you're like conscious and you're just like, wait, what?
It's funny that you woke up and were happy that you thought they won the Super Bowl. That's what's funny about it.
We did. We won in overtime. It was a good game. 71 to 68.
He's like, he's not believing it.
Definitely wasn't the under.
71 to 68.
Who'd you beat?
The Panthers.
I'll prop it.
Yeah.
I'll prop it over is hitting the Super Bowl.
2022, the Dolphins won the Super Bowl. You heard it here first. Clip that shit.
2022.
Yeah,
Bro,
not this year, but next year.
The world's ending this year, dude. The coronavirus is breaking
every single
through.
prop bet hit on the over in that Super Bowl. When yards, catches, field goals, touchdowns, safeties.
The last score of the game was a touchdown and a fucking field goal somehow. All right, y'all. Well,
Anything else you guys want to add?
I think we're pretty much right on everything we said. We'll see.
For sure.
Just know that if the game goes over, don't even bother watching this podcast.
I'm going Colts and Packers. Angelo comes back.
Colts,
from the
Packers.
Oh, it's a bold statement, Cotton. Like it.
If he doesn't, Titans.
To see this little chug 12 White Claws.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, bro. If that happens,
Why not? Both those teams are just in the AFC
Well, put it
in the
this
NFC
way.
Championship. If they won one more game, they both would have been in the Super Bowl.
Put it this way: if they both make the playoffs next year, I'm for sure betting $100 on that Super Bowl matchup, so I can get compensated for.
Oh,
you
no,
can
that'd be
die.
money.
For
That'd be
dying.
money.
Yeah, for
You're just
sure.
gonna come from medical bills.
Yeah, I want some compensation for that. For me boo-booing myself in front of my friend.
Boo boo.
Sorry.
Boo boo magoo.
All right,
All right,
baby.
guys.
All right, boys.
It's been real.
Wrap?
It's
Or
been
do
fun.
Do you wrap up in 2020?
Just hasn't been real fun.
We're
Is that still a thing?
wrap it up. The podcast for sure.
Guadalajara.
Thank you for listening to the Average Bros Fantasy Football Podcast. We got big stuff coming pretty soon. We'll let you know. Follow us on Instagram, on social media, Twitter. Everything's listed down below. Thanks for listening one more time. Thanks for listening 2 more times.
Make sure you follow Mike's TikTok. He's famous.
I'm a famous TikToker.
Be one of those qualities. Okay.
Yeah, do that.
I downloaded TikTok, but I'll give you my name next episode. Stay tuned.
Bye.